Our video is going to feature Blum's what they call a universal drilling and marking template, primarily used for drilling the holes for the front locking brackets when you attach the drawer to perhaps a Metabox, a Tandem box, a Merivobox, and you can even use it to attach the mounting brackets on some of the applications with the Aventos. So this is a universal jig, used on a lot of things. Now, this is an upgrade from the old one. The part number for this one is a ZML 004 0.02. And the old one didn't have the 0.02 after it. And when I say this is an improvement, I mean it's a really good improvement. I love this little jig. So I wanted you to see it because if you don't have one, and you do, maybe you're going to do a Tandem box, a Metabox, a Merivobox, a Allegra box, any one of those, this is a really useful jig. And I want to be able to show you some of the things, but first off, let me tell you all what's included with the jig. This jig comes, all these parts that I'm going to talk about are attached to the jig. Now when you look at it, right here is an Allen wrench. That Allen wrench is for attaching the bits to the stop collars. The jig has 3 stop collars, one here for 10 millimeters. It's attached there with a magnet. And then there's a 5 millimeter stop collar here and a 2.5 millimeter stop collar here. Now they do not come with the drill bits. You will not get these bits. So you have to purchase a 10 millimeter bit, a 5 millimeter bit, and a 2.5 if that's what you want. In my case, I need the 10 millimeter for attaching these front locking devices on the Merivobox to the drawer front. And I'll let you see how I do that later on. Let me show you a feature I like about this universal marking jig. There's a 10 millimeter marking pin, and you can use that for if you want to just hammer a mark on your drawer front where you're going to do a pilot hole. That's the 10 millimeter marking pin. I kind of like that. But now here's the real feature. If you're using a 10 millimeter bit, which I'm going to be using, like this, in these holes, to drill my depth for the front locking devices on the drawer front, I'll be using this 10 millimeter bit. There's an expanding dowel on those. And then I set the depth of the collar. And if you're doing the 5 millimeter bit, here's another stop collar right here. Look at that. And you can set the depth. Tighten the set screw here and then pull the bit out. It's ready to go. Or if you're doing the 2.5 millimeter bit for piloting holes for screws, and then you can put it right in there. And there's a set. Tighten your set screw, pull it out, and it's ready to go. The jig is well designed. You won't be disappointed if you get this jig. So, and I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but the Allen wrench is in there and it's held in with a magnet. I missed something and I do want to show it. I have the stop collar already fastened to this 10 millimeter bit, but how do I get the exact depth that I need? Well, there's a location on the boring template so you can put your bit in and adjust it right there for the proper depth. And that's what I'm going to do when I drill for these front fixing brackets on my Merivobox. There's another one more thing, and I didn't show it to you. There's a 5 millimeter bit with a stop collar like this one. If you're going to drill for bottoms and backs, now you can do it with that 5 millimeter bit because the stop collar has a sleeve that fits in to this 10 millimeter hole. And the same thing's true if you're going to pilot, just do a pilot hole. Now you've got the stop collar. It also has a sleeve, so it fits right inside the 10 millimeter hole. And that makes it possible for you to do bottoms and backs. So everything's here to do your drawer fronts, your bottoms, and your backs. Guess what? I get to make this little section of the video over again. Plus I get to make my door over again. Because when I flip the jig over to do the other side, see what I did? So, I got a remedy for that. I'm going to have to build a new door, but just for the sake of the video, I'm going to use the back of this to do the video. So you'll note what I did here to save my skin this time. I put a little green piece of tape where I have to drill holes. And I did it to both sides, because it's flipping it over. That's going to get me in trouble. So let me see if I can do it right this time. I'll put it on here and slide it into position. And I also recommend using a clamp to keep everything in place when you do your drilling. And clamp it pretty tight. Now you can see that I got the holes in the correct place. And I can put the things in here. I get to build a new door anyway, so that doesn't matter. And the expanding doweled front fixing brackets have an arrow on them, so you get it in there up, right side up. That's the Merivobox. That's how to get the stuff into the drawer front. Looks pretty good. Anyway, I'm going to build me a new door. This is a nice jig. I really like it. And I do recommend that you get one. I hope this video was helpful. And if you liked it, do the thumbs up thing, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.